Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Marlene with Dixie Quilters. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to my returning visitors. Welcome to my subscribers and to new people. Thank you for joining me. Tonight I'm going to look at my progress, and well, we did progress. Tonight I'm going to look at what we're doing over the next 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks of August, we're going to accomplish a lot. We've got some big projects out the door. And now it's time to clear the decks and finish up some of these things and start another one. I want to start something with frogs. And so I'm thinking about what pattern to use with frogs. I have the most wonderful iridescent frog, lights up in dark. What's that called? When it lights up after dark. You know, it collects light, and then after you turn the light out, it shows it. Well, you know, someday I'll think of what that word is, but right now, that's a frog project, and it's for a boy, and it's probably a twin size, and I need help with the pattern. So it's something that'll show all those wonderful frog fabrics. Okay. Now, I told you the story about how I thought I was doing the county fair, and then the day I had the quilts ready, they were registered, they were in a pile ready to go out to the car, and my daughter said, "Mom, you want to go to the last day of the fair?" And I said, "What? No, it starts this week." No, she says, "Mom, look at your phone." So I never did get my 3 favorite beautiful big things into the fair yet, but we're going to get them into the state fair and maybe Quiltopia. And I know I'm repeating myself, but you know, our lives are busy. And if you're anything like me, you got a number of irons in the fire. So in order to get my favorite things done, along with all the stuff I have to do that I don't really want to do, I have to make a list, and I have to follow up, and it's like the journal where we check off we did this, we check off we did that. I know Liz Warnke's big on that. I love it. And this is a different book. I don't have that in here. Let's start with spooled. Where is that? No, let's start with this other one. This is what just came in the Fat Quarter Shop box. And let's see, that's right over here. Summer Crush, you know, that wonderful box we got with the glue and the 2 patterns and the beautiful little sewing machine and some wonderful big giant clips. And this lanyard where you put your telephone. You put your scissors, and then this is to close them up. I don't know how that's going to work, though. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out. But the pattern that is supposed to be used with this beautiful bunch of fabrics went ahead and made the whole thing. I'm going, wow. She says it took 8 hours to do botany. I'd have taken me 2 weeks. That's a lot of pieces there. It's gorgeous. I got to admit that. But what I've decided to do is a little bit different. I am going to go back to a tried and true Fresco, which was a Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, it doesn't say the date. But I gave it away as a gift in March of 2025. So it was a while ago. So I'm going to use these big, beautiful, bold flowers. For instance, I'm going to use those 2 together to make one of those big ones. So that'll be one. And then I think I had them all lined out here. Just a second, I'll get them ready for. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was these 2 together. This one and this one, because they had the teal background. Aren't those gorgeous? So that'll be one of those big blocks in the middle. Then we have these 2 together, and that'll be one of those big blocks. Then I showed you we're going to do the orange one. I think I'll use the orange things on the ears of the block and that beautiful flower to make the solid piece in the middle. See, look at how it's done. Well, I'll show it to you better. See, it shows the ears all have two different, and then a third green is in the center. So I'm going to use the big flower in the center, and these are going to be all of the corners, because we have, these call for 5 by 10s, and we have 10 by 10s. So we have more room to work with. And then the fourth flower is going to be, I believe it's these two. And then all around, all of those soldiers that go around the edges, all those rectangles, those are going to be all these wild colors. So we got the dark, and we've got that beautiful purpley one. Remember that one? And a dark flower. This is going to be fun. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make al fresco. There's the finished one right there. So it's got some little stars in the corner and 4 main big stars. I think it'll be great. Super, super. So we'll just throw those all in their box, and I promise we'll label that box as soon as I get done with this video. So we'll put it over here special. Special. Now the next thing we're going to be working on is another couple of those sunshine ducks. Because remember, I've been making these duck blocks, and that one is not one of my better ones because it's not enough definition between the duck and the background. Let's see if we have another one here. This one's pretty. This one has lots of definition. So I'm going to try to, as I go through and pick which fabrics go with which, I'm going to try to pick ones that are going to be more defined, because they just look better when they are. So we get a couple of those done, and those are again an Elizabeth Hartman pattern. So we just finished Wales, Elizabeth Hartman, and here we go with another one. And you notice I did purchase the, I wonder if it's in here. No, I moved it. The beautiful book that makes the outdoors with the bears and the trees and the waterfalls. That's Elizabeth Hartman also. And I'm wondering when I'm going to start that, because I've got some other ideas, and I want to make a frog quilt for my grandson. So I promised him one by Christmas. So none of this fooling around. I got to get going on it. I just don't have a pattern I'm really nuts for. And then white caps. Remember white caps? It is a beautiful pattern. It's from Fat Quarter Shop. And you were supposed to put a whole bunch of extra fabrics with it. But you can see here that I've got a lot of it ready. And then I have these sashings ready. And then Lynn Lockhart gave me the rest of hers. So I have plenty. I don't have to use 2 different fabrics. You know, that blue one that you repeat with. Every one of these blocks can be the beautiful big Tula block. So that is definitely, I have to get going on that. I did a lot of prep work, and now it's time to start sewing it. Now let's see here. This next one is apple cider. So let's look at apple cider August. Okay, so it's going to be a pink and blue one right here for August. There's pretty, sort of not a very good picture right there. But it's pink and blue, and let's see. I think I'm using the pale pink still. Here's the pale pink. And instead of that peach, we're going to be using the blue. So the blue will really stand out nicely. So those are all in here. We're at month 8 already, and those are all in there ready to go for the beginning of the month. And that's, what is that, tomorrow or the next day? So it's coming right along, you know. So, spooled. Now we know spooled just came in the box. So it doesn't look very complicated. Look at it. Looks like 4 pencil ends, huh? Well, here's some of our other ones we've done. So we can pick anything we want to put in there. Maybe we will pick something dark, like this one. Maybe we'll pick that one and use something really lightweight with this down. We'll use something dark right there and something medium right in there. Okay? What do you think? You know, these are sort of small little blocks. It doesn't take much to make them. Peach blossom block. Okay. Here we go. We have some white in there as well. Oh, look, I've got a couple laid out already to use. Oh, no, this one's no, that's the same. Did I already use that fabric? Let me see. Oh, I did. I used it in the middle of that one. Well, we could use it again. You know, we've got so many to choose from. Good gracious. Let me show you. So many different blues, flowers. I love them. Oh, I like that one. Oh, this one's gorgeous. This would be a good block to use a very distinctive fabric on, because we're going to have pretty big pieces. It's not going to be all chopped up into little pieces. Where'd I put that? That's not it. Here it is. So both fabrics that you pick are going to be quite distinctive. Although, you know what I might do? I might make each pencil a different fabric. Do you see where the pencils are all having their heads come together? They're with their erasers. Okay, well, so that is spooled, and we're going to get going on that. And the other thing that I'm going to work on is that final finishing part to the Jolly Tree Farm. And then I also have another, I have 3 patterns on my desk downstairs, which are just looking at me, waiting for me to get going on them. I don't know. So according to this, we have spooled Fresco July box fabric, apple cider, sunshine ducks, and Tula whitecaps. And I didn't even talk about nativity, but we need to get going on that, because last time I worked on that was the first week of July. I think I worked on it right after we finished that 4th of July quilt. So keep in mind, I have on those frog fabrics, I've got about 5 different prints, and I've got lots of it. Lots of it. So if you think of a really good pattern for a boy for his Christmas present with frogs, let me know. Okay, that's all for my progress, and I hope to get back to you by maybe Sunday with what I've accomplished, okay? So hope you're doing well. Stay cool. It was only 80 something here. And if you're around those floods and the hurricanes and whatever's, I'm so sorry. You know, just be safe as best you can. And what can you say? When these calamities hit, we got to just keep going. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and take care. God bless. Bye-bye.